Do a 25 things about me tag. I have one web page up here and I don't like all the questions, so I'm just going to choose the questions that I do like, and then when I run out of questions here, I'm going to go to a different tag and find some more. So, first question. What is your middle name? My middle name is Wyndham, and that is a family name. It's my grandmother on my mother's side maiden name. What is your favorite drink? Wine. What is your favorite food? I like a lot of food. Any food. Junk food. Dessert. Burgers. I like everything. What is your favorite color? Pink. Do you have any pets? No, we don't have any pets at the moment. Not until we have a kid. Are we going to get a dog maybe? I want a cat, but we're both allergic, so too bad. Favorite perfume is Elizabeth and James. I think it's like the Mary-Kate and Ashley perfume in the white bottle, Nirvana. I don't know. I know there's a black one and I know there's a white one. I don't know if that one, they have specific names, but it's the one in the white bottle. Favorite holiday. I love from October to New Year's, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and then I have my birthday, and then Christmas, and then New Year's. It's like the best time of the year ever. So I don't really have a favorite holiday. Maybe Thanksgiving or Christmas. I like both of them a lot. But I don't think I could choose. Are you married? Yes. How many siblings do you have? 0. Favorite blog? Favorite blog. I read a lot of different blogs for a lot of different reasons. So whether it's like food or beauty or fashion, whatever it may be, I read a lot of blogs. But if you're looking for like a one-stop blog to kind of get all information, definitely The Skinny Confidential. Lauren is hilarious. She has a podcast. They're hilarious. And her fiance Michael, they're just like the funniest couple ever. I love both of them. Favorite TV show, anything like The Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise, The Bachelor. We watch The Voice, Catfish, a new show on MTV, Unlocking the Truth. That's a good one if you kind of like murder mysteries or like crime shows. That one's awesome. Trying to think if we record any other shows. The Voice. We've been watching Atlanta recently. That's on FX. That's good. I don't know. If The Bachelor was on year-round, I would not be complaining at all. PC or Mac? Mac. What phone do you have? This is the iPhone 6S, I think. Just like the regular one. My screen is like terribly cracked, but it's like $200 to get it fixed. Sorry, I keep checking the mirror behind me to see if this thing keeps quitting because it has like 3 times. So I'm just making sure if I'm like looking like this or down or something, not possessed or crazy. I'm just looking to make sure it's still recording. Can you cook? Yes, I'm getting so much better. It's so fun to try new recipes and then they wind up like actually being amazing and then they turn into something that I cook once a week. I really like to bake more. But in the summer, it's so hot that just like being in the kitchen sounds miserable, especially if like the oven and stuff is on. So now that it's fall, I'm really starting to get into cooking, and yes, I can cook. Okay, so that's it for that one. I don't even know what question I'm on. Whoops. I have not been counting at all. So I guess this is just going to be like however many questions I feel like doing until we're done. Still going. Okay. Do you drive? If so, have you crashed? No, thank goodness. Knock on wood. I think if I got in any sort of accident, I would never drive again. As I've been driving, I like create fears. So like there was like a point in time where I was like afraid to park in parking spots. Or like between cars, and I would just like park like way out there just for some reason. I just feel like I couldn't fit in the spot. I've also never been pulled over, so that's pretty awesome. I knock on wood. If I ever got pulled over, I would just start crying. Like, I don't know. Not even that I did anything wrong, but I just can't stand confrontation. What was the last movie that you saw? We recently watched Popstar. What's his name? Andy Samberg. That was funny. It was a lot different than either one of us thought it was going to be, but it turned out to be really funny and really well done. Have you ever been to a different country? Yes, I went to Mexico and the Bahamas. This is going to make me look really stupid, but I don't think the Bahamas are a country. But it's, yeah, I mean, yeah, you have to have your passport to go there, so I'm going to say yeah. Do you like sushi? Yes, I love sushi. Where do you buy your groceries? Everywhere. Walmart, City Market, Sprouts. I get like a few things at every different store. Huh? Oh. Do you have a desktop computer or a laptop? Does anyone have a desktop computer anymore? Just kidding, I know that they do. But I have a laptop. Maybe one day we will get a desktop. They're just expensive, especially the Mac ones. Do you wear contacts or glasses? Yes, I wear both. Ooh. Have you had an all-nighter? Oh gosh, barely. I'm horrible when I don't sleep. Like, I just get super emotional and like I just physically cannot stay up for 24 hours. I mean, I have, but like, I don't know, I just get emotional. When we were going to the Bahamas, actually, our flight didn't even leave until midnight, so that was fine. And then we flew to Florida. And we flew to, like, I forget what airport we flew to. And then we flew from that airport to Fort Lauderdale. And our flight kept getting delayed, so by the time we got to the Bahamas, it was like 6 o'clock at night, which that isn't a full all-nighter. Well, yeah, that was an all-nighter. But right before we boarded our plane to go to the Bahamas, I was just like so emotional. I don't know. It's just what happens to me. I'm like the kind of person that like sleeps like so hard and I need like 12 hours of sleep a night. Like, it's crazy. So really, I don't know. Can you taste the difference between Pepsi and Coke? Yes, absolutely. If you're a Pepsi drinker, exit out. Coke is where it's at. What is your eye color? They're like hazel, brown. I don't know. Brown, I guess. Hazel, I don't know. I don't really know what question I'm on, but I'm kind of having fun, so I'm going to keep going. Were you named after anyone? Yes, so again on my mom's side, I was named after one of my great aunts, one of her boyfriends at the time, his crazy Aunt Sophie. Just kind of funny, but do you like your handwriting? There's days that I like my handwriting, then other days that I wish that I could like trade it in for someone else's handwriting. I'm like one of those I'm one of those people that if I make a grocery list and I don't like the way my handwriting looks, I'll rewrite it until I like it. Totally crazy, but sometimes, you know. Do you have kids? No, not yet. I wish. If you were another person, would you be friends with you? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm sure if I knew myself somehow through school or something, I might be friends with myself. It's an interesting question. Do I like live next to myself? I don't know. Would you bungee jump? Absolutely not. No. People that do that stuff are freaking just so crazy. No. Do you untie your shoes when you take them off? Depending if I'm wearing shoes that tie. No. I think I just try and get out of them as fast as I possibly can. What is your favorite ice cream? Anything salted caramel. What is the first thing you notice about people? I think probably like the way that they treat other people. That's a huge thing. I mean, that's hard to say because you have to like be around them for a little bit to notice that. So if we're just like doing physical impressions, just their face, I guess. Let's see. What color shoes are you wearing? I'm wearing black booties. What was the last thing you ate? I ate a cup of white rice, well, jasmine rice with some chile verde chicken that I made for dinner last night. Favorite smells. The smell of like things being baked, candles, perfume, things that smell good when it just rains, gasoline, stuff like that, like stain. I love those smells. Mountain Hideaway or beach house? Oh, Christmas time, Mountain Hideaway. Probably like any other time of the year, a beach house, 100%. Let's see. Scary movies or happy endings? Ooh, I don't know. I kind of get a thrill out of scary movies, but at the same time, it's like one of those things where I like watch like this the whole time. So can't really enjoy it. I do like chick flicks or like happy endings, I guess. I watched Me Before You, I think it was, recently, and that was really sweet. Summer or winter? Oh, fall. Neither. Summer or winter, fall. Hugs or kisses? Both are appropriate at different times. Probably kisses though. Computer or television? Computer. Any tattoos? Yes, I have 2 tattoos. I have one right here, this heart, and another heart right there. What is the farthest you have been from home in 2013? Oh, I think this was done in 2013. I think this means this year, 2016. I think the farthest we've been is California, unfortunately. What color is your house? Tan-ish. What color is your car? White. Okay, so I think that's going to be it. I don't even know how many questions this is. It'll be interesting when I am... Just threw my phone on the ground because I don't need it anymore. It'll be interesting when I'm editing it to see how many questions that I really got through. So we will see how that went. And I hope you guys like this video. It's kind of so weird to like sit in front of a camera and talk when you're not really used to it, especially like I know I look like over there and down there a lot, but it's something that you work on. This is only like my 3rd serious YouTube video, but I know that it'll get easier, and I really like vlogging, so I actually vlogged a little bit today. I don't know. I don't know if I want to put that up. It's kind of so weird. Like, you watch vloggers and you're like, oh, that's cool. They're not wearing makeup or they're doing this or whatever, and you don't really judge them. But, like, seeing yourself back in certain, like, situations that you're not used to seeing yourself in is, like, I don't know. It's just vulnerable. So I don't know if I'm going to put that up or not. But I hope you guys liked this video. If you have any requests for any other videos, please leave them in the description or the comment section below. And if you liked this video, please thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks!